Alright, so this is Adventure Island 3 for the NES, copyright 1992, as you can see on the title screen here. This game, of course, is developed and published by Hudson Soft, released in 1992 in Japan, but actually in 1993 in North America. So, definitely a late NES game. I think by 1993 I was pretty much concerned with the Super Nintendo, and therefore I've never really seen or played this game up until just recently. A few days ago I picked it up and started playing it, and I gotta say, this is an amazing game. I mean, the graphics are top-notch, the music, as you've heard in the intro already, is top-notch, the controls are spot-on, and you have a great selection of power-ups and weapons that really make this game a lot of fun. Now, of course, most of you know the Adventure Island series, but it did actually start off in the arcades and on the Sega Master System as Wonder Boy. And of course, it wasn't until Nintendo brought Wonder Boy over to the NES that it got called Adventure Island, and of course, got also a lot more popularity on the NES, as we saw two sequels, this of course being Adventure Island 3, the last Adventure Island game on the NES. Now, as you can see here, we have a world map, and the ability to show or collect items, rather. And I'll show that a little bit later because it's really cool. Now, there's a lot of secrets in this game. There's a lot of just secret items, and there's secret paths in some of the levels. Now, I've only been playing the game for a few days, like I said, so obviously I haven't figured out all the secrets, but I did manage to find one on this level here, so I'll show you that. You will need this dinosaur, so try not to get hit. You get hit and you'll lose the dinosaur. Now, this dinosaur spits fire, and all the dinosaurs have sort of different abilities. This guy here, though, can also walk in the lava, so that gets you into this little secret area here where you get a secret crystal item. You get some food, and you get the ability to skip the level. Now, when you skip the level, you actually go off to the left here. There's two levels over here to the left that normally you wouldn't get to. So, although there is a world map, you cannot, move around like you can on Mario 3. You can't go to any level in any order, and you can't backtrack. But you can, as you've seen there, you can deviate the path. So, each world may have some secret levels that you might not normally go to. Now, this dinosaur here I call Nessie, and when you're on Nessie, you can still shoot your primary weapon or whatever item you've picked up. But she basically has the ability to swim really quickly. Obviously, what she's meant for the water levels. Like I said, all the different dinosaurs have different abilities. Although you can use them all in any level, it would be a waste to use Nessie here on a level that wasn't a water level. So, yeah, another cool thing about this game, like I said, is the item screen. And that's the ability to basically stockpile dinosaurs. You might pick up extra dinosaurs in the levels that you don't use. You might pick up extra weapons, and you can stockpile it all. Very much like Mario 3. If you remember in Mario 3, you could basically collect items and use them at any time. So here you can put Nessie away and you can save her. You can save that dinosaur for another water level, and if you didn't have a weapon, you could pick a weapon or change your weapon. So yeah, at the beginning of each level, you can choose to either put items away or take out new items, because anything that you have when you beat a level, you keep. So if you get a dinosaur in the level and you beat that level, then you'll get to keep that dinosaur for the next level, or choose to put it away. Now, the frustrating thing about this game is that one hit kills you. Now, if you look in the center of the screen, you'll see what looks like a health bar, but it's actually in no way related to how many hits you can take. One hit kills you, and it doesn't matter if that health bar has got one tick on it or if it's full. This health bar is basically your energy, and it depletes over time. So you have to constantly get food in this game, otherwise you'll die. It's sort of like a time limit. When that bar reaches 0, you're dead, unless you've gotten food to replenish it. So yeah, one hit kills you unless you're on a dinosaur, and that's another good thing about being on a dinosaur, is that it does give you an extra hit. So here we have the end boss. Not the end boss, but there's a boss at the end of each world. Very typical. It takes about 10 hits depending on the item that you're using, of course. I think the boomerang does more damage, but I don't really like the boomerang because you gotta wait for it to come back, whereas the tomahawks, you can just keep tossing them. So there we go, we beat the first boss, and we're on to the second world. Now, like I said, in this game, one hit kills you, but the nice thing is you have infinite continues. The downside is the continues start you off on the first level of whatever world you're on. So if you're on, like, the last level of World 2 and you die, you'll get to continue, but it'll bring you all the way back to the first level of World 2. That's the downside. The plus side is that you keep all of your power-ups. So if you go through all of World 1 and you get a lot of power-ups and then you die at the end of World 1 and you think, well, what's the point of continuing? I'm going to start off on the first level, but at least you get to keep all your items. So in a way, every time you die, if anything, you're just stockpiling more items. You know, you can go back and redo those early levels again and stockpile even more extra items. So that's one cool thing about this game. You have infinite continues, and you get to keep all the items when you die. And I'm just going to shut up for a little while and let you guys listen to the awesome music in this game. So there you go. Like I said, it's a little bit later of an NES game, and for that reason, I think I've never played it before. But definitely one to check out. Definitely one worth picking up on your NES. Like I said, the graphics are top-notch, the music is top-notch, the levels are fun, the controls are spot-on. The power-ups and everything are just great, and it's an awesome game overall, so definitely check it out. And although I've died here, like I said, you do have infinite continues, but I'm just going to leave it here for the review, and see you guys later.